Thank you, sir, for your wise words. Now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a world where shadows whisper, where truth hides behind silence, and where every smile may conceal a secret. Tonight, we bring before you a tale woven by the band of Avon, William Shakespeare, a story of revenge, grief, madness, and fragile nature of the human soul. Welcome to Hamlet. Presenting to you, Hamlet.
ఈ కథ డెన్మార్క్ రాజ్యంలో జరుగుతుంది. డెన్మార్క్ రాజు హ్యామ్లెట్ను అతని సొంత సోదరుడు క్లాడియస్ రహస్యంగా రాజు నిద్రలో ఉండగా చంపేస్తాడు. ఆ తర్వాత క్లాడియస్ డెన్మార్క్ రాజ్యానికి రాజుగా అవతరిస్తాడు. తర్వాత మరణించిన రాజు భార్య అయిన రాణి గెర్ట్రూడ్ను వివాహం చేసుకుంటాడు. మరణించిన రాజకుమారుడు యువరాజు అయిన హ్యామ్లెట్ ఈ విషయాల వల్ల చాలా బాధపడతాడు. కొంతకాలానికి అతని తండ్రి ఆత్మగా ఒక భూతంలా ప్రత్యక్షమై తనను క్లాడియస్ హత్య చేశాడని చెప్పి ఆ హ్యామ్లెట్ను ప్రతీకారం తీర్చుకోమని అడుగుతుంది. హ్యామ్లెట్ ఈ విషయం విన్న వెంటనే చర్య తీసుకోకుండా నిజాన్ని నిర్ధారించుకోవడానికి తాను పిచ్చివాడిలా నటించాలని నిర్ణయించుకుంటాడు. అతని విచిత్ర ప్రవర్తన చూసి అందరూ అతను ప్రేమ కారణంగా పిచ్చివాడయ్యాడని అనుకుంటారు. హ్యామ్లెట్ ఒఫీలియాను ప్రేమిస్తాడు. కానీ ఆమె తండ్రి పొలోనియస్ మరియు సోదరుడు లియర్టీస్ హ్యామ్లెట్పై నమ్మకం పెట్టుకోవద్దని హెచ్చరిస్తారు. వారు ఆమెను హ్యామ్లెట్ నుండి దూరంగా ఉండమని బలవంతం చేస్తారు. దీనివల్ల వారి సంబంధం విచ్ఛిన్నమవుతుంది. రాజు క్లాడియస్ హ్యామ్లెట్పై అనుమానం పెంచుకుని అతన్ని గమనించమని గూఢచారులను పంపిస్తాడు. జరిగిన నిజాన్ని నిర్ధారించుకోవడానికి హ్యామ్లెట్ ఒక నాటకాన్ని ప్రణాళిక చేస్తాడు. ఆ నాటకంలో తన తండ్రి హత్యలా ఒక దృశ్యం చూపిస్తాడు. ఆ నాటకం చూస్తూ క్లాడియస్ అసహనంగా మధ్యలోనే వెళ్ళిపోతాడు. దీంతో హ్యామ్లెట్కు క్లాడియస్ చేసిన తప్పు నిర్ధారణ అవుతుంది. తరువాత హ్యామ్లెట్ పొరపాటున మరెవరో అనుకుని పొలోనియస్ను చంపేస్తాడు. దీనివల్ల ఒఫేలియా తన మానసిక స్థితిని కోల్పోయి కొద్ది కాలానికే మరణిస్తుంది. రాజు ఈ పరిస్థితిని ఉపయోగించుకొని హ్యామ్లెట్ను చంపేందుకు పథకం రచిస్తాడు. లియర్టీస్తో కత్తి పోరాటాన్ని ఏర్పాటు చేస్తాడు. అందులో లియర్టీస్ కత్తికి రహస్యంగా విషం పూయబడుతుంది మరియు హ్యామ్లెట్ కోసం ఒక విషపూరిత పానీయాన్ని కూడా సిద్ధం చేస్తాడు. పోరాటం సమయంలో పరిస్థితి భయంకరంగా మారుతుంది. రాణి పొరపాటున ఆ విషపూరిత పానీయాన్ని తాగి మరణిస్తుంది. లియర్టీస్ విషపూరిత కత్తితో హ్యామ్లెట్ను గాయపరుస్తాడు. ఆ పోరాటంలో హ్యామ్లెట్ కూడా అదే కత్తితో లియర్టీస్ను గాయపరుస్తాడు. లియర్టీస్ మరణిస్తాడు. చనిపోయే ముందు లియర్టీస్ రాజు యొక్క ఆలోచనని బయటపెడతాడు. చివరకు హ్యామ్లెట్ క్లాడియస్ని చంపి ప్రతీకారం తీర్చుకుంటాడు. ఈ నాటకంలో చివరికి అందరూ మరణిస్తారు. ఈ కథ ప్రతీకారం, మోసం, ప్రేమ మరియు తప్పుడు నిర్ణయాల ఫలితాలపై ఆధారపడిన ఒక విషాద కథ. ఇప్పుడు దీన్ని ఆంగ్లంలో చూద్దాం.
My son, to be or not to be, that is the question.
The dance you just saw shows how love, truth, and control are already in conflict, and how Hamlet and Ophelia are being pulled apart by forces around them. Now, on a cold night, soldiers guarding the palace begin to see the ghost of the dead king, and something strange and dangerous is about to begin.
In the royal kingdom of Denmark, a shadow had fallen upon the throne. The noble King Hamlet was dead. The crown now rested upon the head of his brother Claudius. The court rejoiced, but beneath the music and celebration, grief lingered in the heart of Prince Hamlet. Yet, stranger still were the whispers that crept through the cold corridors of Elsinore. Upon the midnight watch, the gods spoke of an apparition, a spirit clad in the armor of the late king. Curious and troubled by the tale, I, Horatio, came to witness this wonder with mine own eyes.
Who's there? Nay, answer me! Stand and unfold yourself!
Long live the king!
Bernardo? He! You must come carefully upon your ass.
'Tis now struck 12. Get thee to bed, Marcellus. For this relief, much thanks. 'Tis bitter cold, and I'm sick at heart. See what? Is Horatio there?
A piece of him!
Welcome, Horatio. Thou art a scholar, speak to it.
Tashish, will it appear? What has this thing appeared again tonight?
Sit down a while, and let's once again assail your ears that are so fortified against our story. What we have tonight seen. Look, where it comes again!
What art thou that usurps this time of night, together with that fair and warlike form, in which the majesty of buried Denmark did sometimes march? By heaven I charge thee, speak!
It is offended! See, it stalks away!
Stay! Speak! Speak! I charge thee, speak!
Before my God, I might not believe this without the sensible and true avouch of mine own eyes. Is it not like the cake? Most like. It harrows me with fear and wonder. Something is rotten in the state of Denmark.
This bodes some strange eruption to our state. In what particular thought to work, I know not. But in gross and scope of my opinion, this portends some danger to the realm of Denmark.
Let us impart what we have seen tonight unto young Hamlet.
For upon my life, the spirit dumb to us will speak to him. He is of a spirit apt to question such things.
Bernardo and Marcellus, the palace guards, and Horatio, Hamlet's close friend, see the ghost of King Hamlet, the dead king and Hamlet's father, and decide to tell Prince Hamlet. Now, in the royal court, King Claudius, Hamlet's uncle, and the new king speaks beside Queen Gertrude, Hamlet's mother, while Hamlet stands alone, still grieving his father.
Attend, my lords and ladies of the court. His Majesty King Claudius now appears to speak on matters weighty to the state.
yet of Hamlet, our dear brother's death, the memory be green and that it us befitted to bear our hearts in grief and our whole kingdom to be contracted in one brow of woe, that we with wiser sorrow think on him, together with remembrance of ourselves. Therefore, our sometime sister, now our queen, the imperial jointress to this warlike state, have we to hear with defeated joy, with mirth and funeral and dirge in marriage, taken to wife. Now follows that you know, young Fortinbras holding a weak supposal of our worth, or thinking by our late dear brother's death, our state to be disjoined and out of frame, hath not failed to pester with message. We have here writ to Norway to suppress his further gate herein.
My dread lord, your leave went farther into France.
Have you your father's leave? What says Polonius?
He hath, my lord, wrung from me my slow life by labours and petition.
Thy farewell, Leotis, time be thine. But now my cousin Hamlet and my son,
a little more than kin and less than kind.
Good Hamlet, cast thy netted colour off, and let thine eye look like a friend on Denmark. Do not forever, with thy veiled lids, seek for thy noble father in the dust.
'tis sweet and commendable in your nature, Hamlet, to give these mourning duties to your father. But you must know, your father lost a father. We pray to you, throw to earth this unprevailing woe. For your intent in going back to school in Wittenberg, it is most retrograde to our desire, and we beseech you, bend you to remain in the cheer and comfort of our eye.
Seems, madam? Nay, it is. I know not seems. This not alone my inky cloak. Good mother, not customary suits of solemn black. This indeed seem, for there are actions that a man might play. But I have within which passeth through these but the trappings and suits of woe.
Pray you, stay with us. Do not go to Wittenberg.
My gracious queen, the court is bright with joy, yet in your eye there lingers something dear, that peace it truly where the crown now rests.
Elsinora, thou readest too much in silence. The state demands a face that doesn't flatter.
Aye, but the heart, madam, obeys no state. Grief, the crown will find its voice at last.
Enough! The past is buried with the king. We must look forward.
Some things, my queen, are buried yet not still. Oh, that this too soiled flesh would melt, thaw and resolve in itself into a dew, or that everlasting had not fixed dead, his canon against self-slaughter. Oh God, how weary, stale, flat and unprofitable seems to me all the use of this world. Frailty, thy name is woman. A little month, ere at the salt in the most unrighteous tears had left, flashing in her galled eyes. She married, oh most wicked spirit. It is not, nor it cannot come to good, but break my heart, for I must hold my tongue.
Dear lordship,
I am glad to see you well, Horatio.
my lord, I think I saw him yesternight.
Saw? Who?
My lord, the king, your father.
The king? My father?
Season your admiration for a while. The spirit in the same figure like your father appeared before us.
My father's spirit in arms? All is not good. I doubt some foul play.
In the royal court, King Claudius, Hamlet's uncle, tries to control the kingdom, while Prince Hamlet, his nephew, learns from Horatio, his friend, that his father's ghost has appeared. Now, in Polonius' house, Leotis, Ophelia's brother, and Polonius, her father, warn Ophelia to stay away from Hamlet and not trust his love.
necessaries are embarked. Farewell, and sister, as winds give benefit and convoy is extend, do not sleep, but let me hear from you. For Hamlet, untrifling of his favor, hold the fashion and ye toying blade, a violet in the youth of prime nature, forward not permanent, sweet not lasting, no more.
No more, but sir.
Perhaps he loves him now, and now no soil, no casual grows by Mitch, the which of his will, but you must fear. His greatness wait, his will is not his own, for he himself is subject to his birth. He may not as unvalued person do, careful himself, then weigh what loss to honor may sustain, if he too credent ear used his songs.
I shall the effect of his goodness and keep as a watchman to my heart.
Farewell.
Ladies, yet here ladies, about for shame, the wind sits in your shoulder of your sail, and you'd stayed for. Give thy thoughts, no tongue, nor any unproportioned thought his act, be thou familiar, but by no means vulgar. Those friends thou hast, and their adoption tried, cripple them to thy souls with hoops of steel. But do not dull thy palm with entertainment of each new-hatched, unfledged comrade. Be aware of entrance to a quarrel, but being in, bid that the opposed may beware of thee. Give every man thy ear, but few thy voice. Take each man censure. Costly thy habit as thy purse can buy, but not expressed in fancy, rich, not gaudy, for the apparel oft proclaims the man. This above all, to thine own self, be true, and it must follow the night, the day. Thou canst not to be false to any man.
Most humbly do I take my leave, my lord.
The time invites you. Go, your servant stand. What's it, Ophelia, he had said to you?
So please you, something that single Lord Hamlet.
Marry, well bethought. This told me he had very oft of late given private time to you, and you yourself have of your audience been most free and bounteous. If it be so, as so, this put on me, and that in way of caution. I must tell you, you don't understand yourself so clearly, as it behoves my daughter and your honor.
He had, my lord, of late made many tenders of his affection to me.
Affection? Oof! You speak like a green girl, insisted in such peculiar circumstance. Do you believe his tenders as you call them?
I do not know, my lord, what I should think.
Mary, I'll teach you. Think yourself a baby that you have taken these tenders for true pay, which are not stolen. Tender yourself more daily, or not to crack the wind of the poor phrase. Running it thus, you'll tender me a fool.
My lord, he hath importuned me with love in honorable fashion.
Oh, fashion you may call it. Go to. From this time, be somewhat standard of your maiden presence. Set your entreatments at a higher rate than a command to parley. I would not, in plain terms, from this time forth, have you so slender any moment leisure as to give words or talk with the Lord Hamlet.
I shall obey, my lord.
Sweet lady, why stand silent in thy breath? Thy eyes speak storms, thy lips dare not confess.
They bid me doubt the truth I felt so sure, and call his love a passing fleeting thing.
And what said thine own heart?
It said he loved me truly, deeply so, yet am thought to fear what I have known.
Then fear not love, but those who fear its strength. For the hearts that doubt are seldom taught by truth, but by the weight of others' trembling thoughts.
I must obey.
Aye, and in obeying, lose thyself.
Leatus, Ophelia's brother, and Polonius, her father, warn her not to trust Hamlet, the prince, and she agrees to stay away from him. Now, Hamlet meets the ghost of his father, the dead king, who reveals that King Claudius, Hamlet's uncle, murdered him and demands revenge.
The air bites shrewdly.
It is very cold. It is nipping in the eager air. The king that wakes tonight and takes his rouse. It is custom more honored in the breach than the observance. The drama of evil, that all the noble substance of doubt to his own scandal. Look, my lord, it comes. Angels and ministers of grace, defend us, be it a spirit of health or goblin done. I call thee Hamlet, king, father, royal then, oh answer me. It beckons you to go with it. Do not, my lord. Why, what should be the fear? I do not set my life at spin fee. It wears me forth. I'll follow it. Oh, stop! Answer me!
Certain term to walk the night till the foul clouds down my days of nature are burned and purged away. If thou didst tell thy dear Father Lord,
Oh God!
revenge is foul and most unnatural murder.
Murder?
Murder most foul, as in the best it is, but this most foul, strange, and unnatural. The serpent that stings thy father's life, now wears his crown.
Oh, my prophetic soul, my uncle!
Aye, that incestuous, that adulterated beast, one to his shameful lust, the will to my most seeming virtuous queen. But however, if thou pursuest this act, tempt not thy mind, nor let thy soul try against thy mother's out. Adieu. Remember me.
Remember thee? I, poor ghost, while memories hold a seat in this distracted world. Villain, smiling damned villain. How strange or odd soever I bear myself, as I perchance hereafter shall think me to put an antic disposition on, that you at such times seeing me never shall note that you know aught of me. My lord, will it follow? There are more things in earth and heaven, Horatio, that are dreamt in your philosophy. Never make known what you have seen tonight. We will not, my lord. Swear it. We swear. The time is out of joint, O cursed spite, that ever I was born to set it right.
The ghost of King Hamlet, Hamlet's father, tells him that King Claudius, his uncle, murdered him, and Hamlet decides to take revenge by pretending to be mad. Now, in Polonius' house, Ophelia, Polonius' daughter, tells her father that Hamlet is behaving strangely, and Polonius believes that Hamlet has gone mad because of love.
Rendale, give ear, thou shalt to Paris straight, there shalt thou find my son Laertes, yet not as father seek their blood, but as keen eyes that hunt for hidden truth.
My lord, truth is a creature most subtle. It walks not boldly in the common street. It lurks in whispers, in idle speech, in fellowship, where men think none observe. If I shall seek your son, shall I perceive him as he is, or as the world doth shape his shadow?
Thou shalt not caution, nor thou shalt insinuate. Breathe thou of him some light and careless faults, not such as stain his honor deeply, but such as stir and knowing not in others. And in the eager correction of thy speech, the truth unbid shall leap into thy hands.
Then truth, my lord, is not so much discovered as gently drawn from those who would conceal it.
Aye, thou hast hit it. Oh my lord, I have been so affrighted. With what, in the name of God?
My lord, as I was sitting in my chamber, Lord Hamlet with his doublet all unbraced, no hat upon his head, his stockings foul, and getting down right to his ankle, pale as his shirt, his knees knocking to each other, and with looks so piteous and purport, as if he had loosed out of hell. To speak of horrors, he comes before me. He took me by the wrist and held me hard. Long stayed he, sir. At last, a little shaking of my arm, and thrice his head, thus waving up and down. He raised a sign so piteous and profound, as it did seem to shatter all his bulk and in his being. That done, he lets me go, and with his head over his shoulder turned, he seemed to find his way without his eyes. For outdoors he went without their help, and to the last bended their light on me.
Mad for thy love?
My lord, I do not know, but truly I do fear it.
This is the very ecstasy of love, whose violent property fordoes itself and leads the will to desperate undertakings. Come, go with me, I'll go seek the king. This is the very madness of love, and we'll find the cause of it. I'll to the king, this must be known.
Polonius, Ophelia's father, believes that Prince Hamlet has gone mad because Ophelia, whom he loves, has rejected him. Now, in the royal court, King Claudius and Queen Gertrude bring Hamlet's friends Rosencrantz and Guildenstern to spy on him, while Hamlet begins to plan a play to expose the king's guilt.
Welcome, dear Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. Moreover, that we much did long to see you. The need we had to use you did provoke our hasty sending.
Good gentlemen, he hath much talked of you, and sure I am, two men there are not living, to whom he more adheres.
To draw him on to pleasures and to gather, so much as from occasions you may glean, whether aught to us unknown afflicts him thus.
We both obey. My liege and madam to expostulate, what majesty should be, what duty is. I have found the very cause of Hamlet's lunacy.
Oh, speak of that do I long to hear.
Your noble son is mad, mad choleric, for to define true madness. What's it but to be nothing else but mad? This is the very ecstasy of love.
How? May we try it further?
I lose my daughter to him. Be you and I behind an arras. Then mark the encounter. Do you know me, my lord?
Excellent, well. You are a fishmonger.
Not I, my lord.
Then I would you were so honest a man.
Though this be madness, yet there is matter in it.
My honored lord, my excellent good friends, how dost thou, Guildenstern, Rosencrantz? Were you not sent for? Nay, then I have an eye of you. If you love me, hold not off.
My lord, we are sent for.
I have of late, but wherefore I know not, lost all my wit. This goodly frame, the earth, seems to me a sterile promontory. What a piece of work is a man! How noble in reason, how infinite in faculty, and yet, to me, what is this quintessence of dust? Man delights not me, no, nor woman neither. Oh, I'm glad to see thee well. We have speech right. Come, give us a taste. The play is the thing, wherein I'll catch the conscience of the king.
Hamlet, the prince, pretends to be mad and plans a play to prove that King Claudius, his uncle, is guilty of his father's murder. Now, King Claudius and Polonius spy on Hamlet as he meets Ophelia, whom he loves, and his painful words break her heart and raise more suspicion about him.
And can you, by no drift of conference, get from him why he puts on this confusion?
He does confess. He feels himself distracted. But for what cause? He will by no means speak.
Nor do you find him forward to be sounded.
Did he receive you well?
Most like a gentleman.
But with much forcing of his disposition. At such a time, I lose my daughter to him. Be you and I behind an arras. Then mark the encounter.
We will try it.
Madam, the prince walks not as once he did. His words are sharp, yet wander without rest.
His grief hath grown beyond a mother's reach. I fear what silence breeds in the mind.
When truth is choked, it turns upon itself, and man's the burning secret oft consumed.
Would I had the power to heal what I have wrought?
Then look not outward, madam, look within.
To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take the arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing end them, to die, to sleep no more, and by a sleep to save we end the heartache and thousand natural shocks. The flesh is hired to this consummation, devoutly to be wished. To die, to sleep, perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub. For in the sleep of death, what dreams may come must give us pause. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of despised love, the lost delay, when he himself might his quietest make with a bare bodkin. Thus conscience does make cowards of us all, and thus the native hue of illusion is sicklied or with the pale cast of thought. Softino, the fair Ophelia.
Good my lord, how does he honor for this many a day?
I humbly thank you. Well.
My lord, I have remembrances of yours that I have long to redeliver. I pray you, now receive them.
No, not I. I never gave you aught.
My honored lord, you know right well you did.
Ah, are you honest?
My lord,
are you fair? That if you be honest and fair, your honesty should admit no discourse to your beauty. Get thee to a nunnery. Why wouldn't thou be a breeder of sinners? I am myself indifferent honest, but yet I could accuse me of such things that it were better my mother had not borne me. We aren't knaves all, believe none of us. To a nunnery, go and quickly to farewell.
oh gentle heart, what temper shakes thee so? His words were daggers, clothed in sudden fire. He loved me once, yet now he casts me off.
Love doth not turn so swift unless it bleeds. Something unseen hath wounded him within.
He bade me to a nunnery, as if my love was sin.
Or as if the world itself were poison, so that love could no more live within it safely.
Oh, what a noble mind is here, overthrown.
And what a tender heart is left to break.
Oh, what a noble mind is here overthrown. The courtiers, soldiers, scholars' eye, tongue, sword, the expectancy and rose of the fair state, the glass of fashion and the mould of form, the observed of all observers, quite down, and I of ladies most deject and wretched, now see that noble and most sovereign reason, like sweet bells jangle, out of a tune and harsh. Where is the voice that did speak of love? It fades.
Ophelia, look on me, thy friend, thy guide. Come back from where thy thoughts have wandered.
He promised flowers and gentle words, but promises do wither, do they not?
Not all. Some live, though buried deep in broken hearts.
This rosemary for remembrance, but who remembers me?
I do. Though all the world forget.
Then keep it safe, what once I was.
affections do not that way tend. Nor what he spake, though it lacked form a little, was not like madness. There's something in his soul, o'er which his melancholy sits unbrewed. Madness in great ones must not unwatched go. We will send him hence to England.
It may be so, but yet do I believe the origin and commencement of his grief sprung from neglected love. I lose my daughter once more to him.
Now I am alone, and yet not idle. The actors come. You are welcome, masters. Welcome all.
We thank your lordship.
I will have you speak a speech straight. Come, give us a taste. Excellent, excellent, well. Speak the speech, I pray you, as I pronounced it to you, trippingly on the tongue. But if you mouth it, as many of players do, I had a leave the town crier spoke my lines. Nor do not sow the air too much with your hand. Thus, but use all gently, for in the very torrent, tempest and whirlwind of passion, you must acquire and beget a temperance that may give it smoothness. Suit the actions to the word to the action, with the special observance that you overstep not the modesty of nature. There is a play tonight before the king. One scene of it come near the circumstance which I have told you of my father's death. I'll have you perform it. The play is to think, wherein I'll catch the conscience of the king.
King Claudius and Polonius spy on Prince Hamlet as he speaks harshly to Ophelia, whom he loves, and they realize his madness is not caused by love. Now, in the royal court, Hamlet stages a play to expose King Claudius, his uncle, and to prove that he murdered Hamlet's father.
Observe, mine uncle, if his occulted guilt do not itself uncannot in one speech. It is a damn ghost that we have seen.
I will observe him.
Give him heedful note, for I mine eyes will river to his face.
How fares our cousin Hamlet?
Excellent in faith. Of the chameleon's dish, I eat the air, promised grand. My hand upon your shoulder.
Attend, most noble court, and lend your sight to that which seems but shadow yet is truth. For oft in play, where fancy weaves her veil, the hidden deeds of man stand forth as revealed. We show not what is strange, but what is known, a tale of love, of trust, and of betrayal.
For many years had time with a gentle hand knit fast our hearts in bonds of constant love, and still, my queen, thou art my life's true breath.
My lord, my king, my soul's abiding light, no second love shall ever be claimed for this heart, for what is once made whole cannot be twice.
Yet time that steals upon us soft and sure, doth whisper change where once was certainty, for mortal vows may tremble under fate.
If I prove false, let heaven itself deny me, and turn my jaws to ashes in my grasp, to take another way to slay thee, twice, once in the body, and again in memory.
A little rest shall ease this burdened head, for in thy love I find my safest guard.
Look how he sleeps, secured in borrowed peace, yet death doth creep. where trust had left the gate. The serpent strikes where least the heart suspects, and smiling Tritian wears the crown of love.
This flesh strikes near, too near the present state. I like it not.
What? Frightened with false fire?
Give me some light! Away!
The king rises.
What means this, my lord? The king is much offended.
What means this show? Why starts the king in haste? This was no ideal sport.
Nay, madam, this was truth in borrowed form, and truth had struck where it was most concealed.
Thou speakest too boldly. Take heed of thy words.
I speak what silence dares no longer hide. The ear is thick with things unsaid, my queen, and all things hidden seek the art to breathe.
Oh, Hamlet, what hast thou set loose tonight?
Oh, good Horatio, I'll take the ghost's word for 1,000 pounds. Didst perceive?
Very well, my lord.
Upon the talk of the poisoning?
I did very well note him.
Why, let the strucken deer go weep, the heart ungalled play. For some must watch while some must sleep, so runs the world away.
My lord, the queen would speak to you.
I will come. Now could I drink hot blood and do such bitter business as the day would quake to look on.
Hamlet's plea reveals the truth, and King Claudius, his uncle, reacts in fear, proving that he murdered Hamlet's father. Now, alone and filled with guilt, King Claudius tries to pray, while Hamlet secretly gets a chance to kill him but chooses to wait.
Oh, my offense is rank. It smells to heaven. It hath the primal elder's curse upon't. A brother's murder. Pray can I not, though inclination be as sharp as will. My stronger guilt defeats my strong intent. What form of prayer can serve my turn? Forgive me my foul murder that cannot be, since I'm still possessed of those effects for which I did the murder. My crown, my ambition, and my queen. May one be pardoned and retain the offense in the corrupted currents of this world. Offense's gilded hand may shove by justice. O red state, O bosom black as death, help angels, make essay, bow stubborn knees.
No, might I do it bad? Now he is praying, and now I'll do it. And so he goes to heaven, and so am I revenged? That would be scanned. A villain kills my father, and for that, I, his sole son, do the same villain sent to heaven? Why, this is hire and salary, not revenge. When he is drunk asleep, or in his rage, or in the incestuous pleasure of his bed, then trip him, that his heels may kick at heaven. This psyche but prolongs thy sickly days.
My words fly up, my thoughts remain below. Words without thoughts never to heaven go.
Hamlet, the prince, finds King Claudius, his uncle, alone and guilty, but delays killing him while he is praying. Now, in Queen Gertrude's chamber, Hamlet confronts his mother, and in sudden anger, he accidentally kills Polonius, Ophelia's father, who is hiding behind a curtain.
He will come straight. Look, you lay home to him. Tell him his pranks have been too broad to bear.
I want you. Fear me not.
I'll sconce me even here.
Hamlet, thou hast thy father much offended.
Mother, you have my father much offended.
Come, come, you answer with an ideal tongue.
Go, go, you question with a wicked tongue.
What wilt thou do? Wilt thou not murder me? Help! Ho!
What? Ho! Help!
How now, a rat? Dead. For a ducat, dead. Ah! Is it the king? Thou wretched, rash, intruding fool. Farewell, I took thee for thy better.
Oh, me! What hast thou done?
Nay, I know not. Is it the king? You are the queen, your husband's brother's wife. And would it were not so, you are my mother. Look upon this picture, and on this, the counterfeit presentment of two brothers. See what a grace is seated on his brow. Here is your husband, and here a mildew ear blasting his wholesome brother.
Oh, Hamlet, speak no more. Thou turnest mine eyes into my very soul.
Confess yourself to heaven, repent what's past, avoid what is to come.
Do not forget. This visitation is but toward thy almost blunted purpose.
How is it with you, lady?
Alas, he is mad.
It is not madness that I have uttered. I must be cruel only to be kind. Thus bad begins and worse remains behind. I lug the guts into the neighbor's room.
Hamlet, the prince, accidentally kills Polonius, Ophelia's father, while confronting Queen Gertrude, his mother. Now, King Claudius, his uncle, sees Hamlet as a danger and sends him to England with a secret plan to have him killed.
How now, Gertrude? What's the matter? Oh my good lord, what I have seen tonight. What, Gertrude? Mad as the sea and the wind when both contend. Which is the mightier? In his lawless fit, behind the arras, hearing something stir, he whips his rapier out and cries, "A rat!" And in this brainish apprehension, kills the unseen good old man. Oh, heavy deed! It had been so with us. Had we been there? His liberty is full of threats to all. To you yourself, to us, to everyone. We must take order for this. Now, Hamlet, where's Polonius?
At supper.
At supper? Where?
Not where he eats, but where he is eaten. A certain convocation of politic worms are at him.
Where is Polonius?
In heaven, send thither to see. If a messenger find him not there, seek him in the other place yourself. But if indeed you find him not within this month, you shall nurse him as you go up the stairs.
Hamlet, this deed for thine especial safety, which we do tender as we dearly grieve. Thou must go to England. The bark is ready and everything is bent for England.
For England?
Aye, Hamlet.
Good.
Follow him at foot. Tempt him with the speech aboard. Delay it not. The present death of Hamlet. Do it, England, for like the hectic in my blood he rages, and thou must cure me.
My lord, a letter from Norway.
From Fortinbras, Prince of Norway, know that our forces now march toward the borders of Denmark, seeking passage through your lands for enterprise against Poland. We request safe conduct for our army and assurance of peace between our kingdoms. So young Fortinbras moves, while we are troubled within, others prepare without.
Occasions do inform against me. What is a man if his chief good and market of his time be but to sleep and feed? A beast no more. Rightly to be great is not to stare without great argument, but greatly to find quarrel in a straw. When honours at the stake, oh, from this time forth my thoughts be bloody or be nothing worth.
King Claudius, Hamlet's uncle, sends Hamlet to England with a secret plan to have him killed, while Hamlet becomes more determined to take revenge. Now, Ophelia, Polonius' daughter, broken by her father's death and Hamlet's rejection, loses her mind and meets a tragic end.
She is importunate, indeed, distraught. Her speech is nothing but the unshaped use of wit, most all who hears her.
Let her come in.
Where is the beauteous mercy of Denmark? He is dead and gone, lady. He is dead and gone. At his head a grass green turf, at his heels a stone.
Alas, sweet lady, what imports this song?
Say you, no. Pray you, mark. This rosemary, that's for remembrance. Pray you, love, remember. And there is pansies, that's for thought. There's fennel for you, and columbines. There's rue for you, and here is some for me. I would give you some violets, but they all withered, all when my father died. And will he not come again? And will he not come again? No, no, he is dead. Go to the deathbed. He never will come again. She is drowned.
There is a willow close to slanted brook that shows his whole leaves in the glassy stream. There with fantastic garlands did she come, of crowflowers, nettles, daisies, and long purples. There on the pendants blows her cornet wreaths, clambering to hide and wishy a silver brook. When down her weedy trophies and herself fell in the weeping brook, her clothes spread wide and mermaid-like, a while they bore her up. Midtime she chanted snatches of old tunes, as one incapable of her own distress, till that her garments, heavy with their drink, pulled the poor wretch from her melodious lay to muddy death.
Ophelia, Polonius' daughter, loses her mind and dies, leaving the kingdom in sorrow and deep unrest. Now, on the journey to England, Hamlet discovers that King Claudius, his uncle, has secretly ordered his death, and he makes a bold plan to save himself.
Watch and fail not in thy charge. The prince is sent by order of the king, and we must feel his passage duly done. Yet this errand troubles me in thought. A prince so sent, so sudden, so close, such haste, death of conceal a darker cause.
The wind is fair, my lord. We keep our course.
And that this course runs straight, good captain? Or whence it were unseen command directs?
My lord, we follow what the king hath writ, to question more were treason to the crown. Yet truth and duty are not our one, and sometimes silence speaks what words conceal.
There is a board which walks unseen. I thank you, sir. You have confirmed my thought.
The sea obeys no man, yet carries all alike. There was a man who sees beyond our sight, and now we serve, the rest is not our charge.
The king had trusted us with this commission. We must see it done without delay.
They bear themselves too carefully. There is something more in this. Curiosity is sharp, and my safety lies within. The king's command, by the command of King Claudius. Upon the arrival of Hamlet in England, without delay or question, he is to be put to sudden death. So, this is the love of my uncle. To be sent away, not for safety, but for slaughter. They are not near my conscience. Did it make out his employment? It's dangerous when the baser nature comes between the pass and fell incensed points of mighty opposites. I will have a new commission. No delay, no question, but that the bearers of this letter be put to immediate death. This is the king's own coin, paid back in full. They are not near my conscience. From this time forth, I act.
On the ship, Hamlet discovers the king's secret order to kill him, changes the letter and escapes, causing Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, his former friends, to face death instead. Now, back in Denmark, King Claudius, his uncle, joins with Leatus, Ophelia's brother, to plan a deadly duel to kill Hamlet.
From Hamlet. From Hamlet? Give it to me. Horatio, when we were at sea, I was suspicious of the commission brown member companions, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. The king, under the colour of friendship, had plotted my death by the very hands of the king. England, I found the letter, and in it my immediate execution without delay, without question. But I sat me down, devised a new commission, and sealed it with the king's own seal. In it I wrote, bearers of the letter should themselves be put to sudden death. So, those who carried my death now carry their own. I am returned to Denmark. Meet me at the graveyard. There I shall unfold all. Thine ever, Hamlet. So, he has outplayed them all, and now he returns. Not as he left. I will meet him at once. Come, lead me.
Now must your conscience my acquaintance see, and you must put me in your heart for friend, since you have heard how I am punished with a sore distraction.
My lord, letters from Hamlet.
High and mighty, you shall know that I am set naked on your kingdom. Tomorrow shall I beg leave to see your kingly eyes. He is returned.
Then I will be revenged most thoroughly for my father.
Leotis, was your father dear to you, or are you, like the painting of sorrow, a face without heart?
Why ask you this?
Not that I think you did not love your father, but that I know love is begun by time. What would you undertake to show yourself your father's son indeed, more than in words?
To cut his throat in the church.
No place indeed should murder sanctuarize. Revenge should have no bounds. Hamlet shall be invited to a friendly match, a duel. He shall choose a sword, but not as others.
A sword unbaited,
Point and venomed.
I will touch my point with a most mortal poison, so that if I but scratch him, it may be death.
And for that purpose, I'll have a chalice ready. When in your motion you're hot and dry, he shall drink, and in the cup, poison.
My lord, Ophelia is drowned. Drowned? Too much of water hast thou? Poor Ophelia. But yet, it's a trick nature her custom hold. Let shame say what it will. Now shall revenge have no delay.
Come, we will put this matter to the present push.
When I did love.
Has this fellow no feeling of his business? He sings at grave making.
Custom had made it in him a property of easiness.
What is he that will stronger than either the mason, the shipwright, or the carpenter?
The gallows maker?
Aye, that's it.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio, a fellow of infinite jest, of most excellent fancy. He hath borne me on his back 1,000 times. And now, how abhorred in my imagination it is. Where be your gibes now, your gambols, your songs, your flashes of merriment? Not one now to mock your own grinning. Alexander died. Alexander was buried. Alexander returned into dust. The dust is earth, and of earth we make loam. Why may not imagination trace the noble dust of Alexander? Did he find it stopping a bunghole?
You have to consider too curiously.
There is a divinity that shapes our ends. Hew them how we will. The queen, the courtiers. Who is this they follow?
This is the funeral of Ophelia, my lord.
What? The fair Ophelia?
Treble woe, fall 10 times treble on the cursed head, whose wicked deed deprived thee of the life. Now pile your dust upon the quick-handed.
This is I, Hamlet the Dane. I loved Ophelia. 40,000 brothers could not, with all their quantity of love, make up my sum.
The devil take the soul.
The praise not well.
Pluck them asunder.
Hamlet! Hamlet! Yes, sir. What is the reason you use me thus? I loved you ever, but it is no matter.
In the graveyard, Hamlet, the prince, reflects on death, mourns Ophelia, whom he loved, and clashes with Leatus, her brother, in grief and anger. Now, in the royal court, King Claudius, his uncle, carries out his final plan as Hamlet and Leatus face each other in a deadly duel that will decide everyone's fate.
There is a divinity that shapes our ends. Hew them how we will.
If your mind is like anything, obey it not.
Not a whit. We defy augury. There is special providence in the fall of a sparrow. If it be no, it is not to come. If it be not to come, it will be no. The readiness is all.
My lord, His Majesty had laid a wager on your head.
Sir, I will walk here in the hall.
Come, Hamlet. Come and take this hand from me.
Give me your pardon, sir. I have done you wrong. If Hamlet from himself be taken away, and when he is not himself does wrong Leatus, then Hamlet does it not. Hamlet denies it. I am satisfied in nature.
Give them the foils. A hit! A very probable hit! Stay! Give me drink! Hamlet, this pearl is time!
The queen caresses to thy fortune, Hamlet.
Gertrude! Do not drink!
I will, my lord.
Have it enough! Hey, come again! Ah! I'm justly killed with my own treachery. The king's to blame.
Oh, the drink! I'm poisoned.
Oh, mother!
change forgiveness with me, noble Hamlet.
Heaven may thee free of it. I follow thee.
Oh, my lord Hamlet,
Oh, my friend Horatio, I die. The potent poison quite overgrows my spirit. The rest is silence.
now cracks a noble heart. Good night, sweet prince, and flights of angels sing thee to thy rest.
Make way, behold the Prince of Norway comes in state to claim what fate and fortune had prepared. What sight is this? The court lies still in death, as if ambition's hand had swept it bare. No breathing remains where once the crown held sway, only the echo of the foreign realm.
Thus do we see how power grasping haste slips through fingers of mortality. For crowns are but a circle born in time, and time doth plan them all.
The squire cries on how, oh proud death, what feast is towards in time? Eternal cell, let four captains bear Hamlet like a soldier to the stage, for he was likely, had he been put on, to have proved most royal.
Deserves. Let drums and rights proclaim his noble end. So falls a man whose thoughts are outrunning his time.
And so begins what rises from his fall.
There lies in front of me, my friend, the wise and noble Hamlet. Oh, how dark are the consequences of death and wicked thoughts that lie there in the fruits of such an evil conception. To see my lowing from afar, a petty and miserable to the tongue, though, as the time declared, both my honorable Hamlet, may their memory live long, my friend, O Hamlet.
Revenge, though it seems sweet, it does bitterly harsh. The rest is silent. Ha 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 ha.
Let us all stand for national anthem. भारत माता की, भारत माता की, भारत माता की।